Alrighty, folks, welcome bienvenue. Alright, guys, how's it going? Just thought we'd take it down a couple of notches, make it all romantic, get some candles out, bottle of wine, maybe some nibbles, and peruse this sea of figures at your leisure, day or night, any day of the week. Every month of the year, I'll be here showing you toot, you lucky dogs. Right, let's get cracked in, shall we? Carboot today. I'm not on the tripod, so I'm a bit wobbly. So Carboot today was early doors again. Got up, obviously, it's best start to the day, getting up. And then got in the car, drove through. Wasn't too bad. Got there pretty fucking early, but there was already the usual suspects kicking about. So wandered around, and I have to say, the sellers today were not cool at all, to be honest. Really negative, really arsey. You know, just rude, to be honest. A lot of the sellers, very rude. Apart from a couple. Which I'll get to. But the first thing I want to say is I'm looking for a doll's house for my old dear. She wants a doll's house because she's into that kind of stuff. She wants to, paint it and all that and do it up herself and get all the furniture because she had one when she was a kid. I think I'm rubbing off on her a wee bit. But no, nostalgia is a wonderful thing. So I saw one at the car boot and I thought, oh, just so happens I'm looking for one of those bad boys. So I went to the guy and I was like, "Hi mate, how much is your doll's house?" "Sold!" He just goes, "Sold!" I'm like, "To me?" Or, "Ah, sold." I'm like, "Right, okay." I said, "Well, thanks for your time." Ignored me. So I wandered off, pretty fucking furious. But then, so I wandered around and picked up a few other bits and then came back and he had an annual. It was a Marvel annual from 1975, which was in a plastic not a plastic case, but plastic bag type effort. But the spine was ripped. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, cool. Oh, it might be cool just to read in the lavvy, So I thought, yeah, I'll grab that. So I picked it up and I was like, how much do you want for your annual, mate? And he was like, well, how much do you think it's worth? I said, what? He says, well, how much do you think it's worth? I'm like, oh, I don't know, £2. He said, oh, mate. He didn't say mate. He didn't say that at all. He just went, oh, I think you need to go and check on eBay how much that's worth. Because what I want for it is miles away from what you're wanting to give me. And I'm like, right, okay. So, pretty angry, wandered off, just shaking my head thinking, what the fuck? So I bumped into Bert and Ernie fame, who's actually alright. He's growing on me a bit now. He's the only one that really I talked to out there, and the old Chuck. But I was speaking to Bert, and he just was like, "Oh, that guy's a knob end." I was like, and I looked up the annual on eBay, and it turns out it is only about £2 in that condition. So, I'm just getting a bit frustrated. It's frustrating, obviously they want to make money. Obviously I want to get things cheaper. It's the way the world works. Everyone wants a bargain, But, don't ruin it for everybody. I mean, the car boot is what it is. It's supposed to be somewhere where people go, get rid of their stuff, and people get it for cheaper prices. If it didn't happen that way, then people wouldn't bother going to car boots and would just buy brand new stuff from the shops. So, think on, motherfuckers, think on. Eh? Anyway. Oh, I'll just move those. Shouldn't be there. There we go. Right. We'll get cracked in. Now, the first thing I picked up, where is it? The first thing I picked up were all these wrestlers. Now, I paid £15 for all these. No idea who they are. Not a Scooby-Dooby. So if anyone knows who they are, I'm sure that's Randy Orton. Possibly. I think that's the big massive guy's the big boss man. That guy is a big boss man? I don't know. I really have no idea. I shouldn't really guess because I don't know. Oh, that's Baptista. And I think that's Sheamus. Yes! 3 right. And that could be John Cena. Well, I know a few, but the rest of them. So there you go. I got quite a few there. I even got one of the birds. There you go. So yeah, that was quite good. A good a haul of those. Probably sell them because I've got no interest in wrestlers. And the problem is that I overpaid a bit on these because I went to another stall, my old pal Chuck, and he had a lot for £1 a piece. So if you worked it out, probably could have got a better deal from him. But there was a few in here that I thought, maybe good, maybe good, maybe good. So yeah, got those. Then from the same guy I got these from, he had these two action figures. He had this kind of dinosaur looking chap. On the bottom it says 2003 Hasbro. So I don't know, he just looked really cool. He's missing his tail, but yeah, thought it was cool. And his Jordans and shut. Look at that. Fantastic. So it's him. And then I got one of these chaps as well. Now these are about 12 quid in B&M. I know he's missing his swords and whatnot, but classic turtle. I didn't realise these were going to be in the boots soon, but apparently they are, so there you go. But I mean, these are really cool. I've got the whole set of these, but you know, I think I got the knockoff ones, so this is... Well, that's cool. This isn't a knockoff one. I think I've got the set that are knockoff. But anyway, that's irrelevant to what we're doing here, isn't it? So yeah, got those two. So they were 50p each, so I thought that was pretty good after he's selling me all those. So kind of, I don't know, I overpaid for the wrestlers, let's just face it. Face facts and move on. So I bought those wrestlers, I bought those. I went to see my old pal Chick, and he gave me... Well, he didn't give me them, I bought them off him. These sort of Robo-Hero things. I've got about 10 of this chap. These two, and a Green Lantern figure. So these are starting to make their way into the booters. That's cool. I also picked up these two Star Wars figures from a trader. Now, I don't understand them. This guy in particular, he's one of the ones I really don't like. He's next door to the Cretin. If you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. His stall's next to the Cretins. And these two, we're in a box with a lot of other things, and he goes, I said, oh, how much are your figures? They're all in a box. Oh, I hate it. I hate it when they go, oh, it depends. Depends on what? If they're gold-plated? What do you mean it depends? It depends if it's Star Wars, because they all think that Star Wars is worth a fortune. Ah, dear. Anyway, so I said, how much for these? And then I played a trick on them because I picked up the bigger, shitty ones, didn't want them. And how much are these? He went, oh, they're £1. And the weird ones are 50p. So I just picked them straight up and went, okay, that's £1 for those two then. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, fucking cock end. Anyway, so I got those two, 50p each. Not too bad, not great, but it will do. Then, when I was in that guy's stall, I looked across, and this guy had loads of, like, fishing equipment and stuff. He had a box of figures, and he had this guy. I have no idea where he's from. He's very highly detailed. So if you have any idea who that is, folks, comments below, please. S'il vous plaît. So I got him. And then another nice guy, the best guy of the day. He had nothing really, but he had this in his stall, and it's an extreme dino. And I was like, oh, that's cool. How much for your mental dinosaur? He just started laughing. He's like, what did you call it? I was like, I don't know, mental big dinosaur? And he was like, oh, mate, he started laughing. He was like, oh, you can have it for 50p. And I was like, oh, brilliant, cheers. So he says, I don't know what it's from, but it is pretty mental looking. I was like, it is, sir, it is. So 50p for him, that was good. And then we got these things here. Now, all these, this little lot here, cost me £1.50, which I thought was good. So we got a Batman figure, the old 90s Kenner. Another Batman figure, 90s Kenner. Another Batman figure, 90s Kenner, so that was good. Then we got all these little Hasbro Hero type jobs. We've got the Green Goblin, we got Venom, we got Spidey, got another Venom, we got Green Goblin's son. We got this one, which is cool, Spider-Man like fighting the venomy, sludgy stuff. And we got little Jedi. I think that could be Luke actually. So we got those, and we also got this guy, which is the Hulk, and you press a button on the back and he lights up, but I need to change the batteries in him, but I thought that was pretty good. And also Martian Manhunter, who's probably my favourite character from DC, so yeah, I was pretty happy to get him. So that was a good little lot there for £1.50. Then I went to another Carboot sale close to my house, well, close to my home, and they had a bag of wrestlers. And I said, how much is your bag of wrestlers? And they said £1.50. And I thought, whoa, No, £1.50 for each wrestler. Yeah. So I got this guy. Well, I had a look in the bag, and there was not really anything I wanted. There was kind of, I don't know about wrestlers, but there was this guy. I think he's the Undertaker, so I thought, hey, that'll do. But I actually got it because I wanted these things. There's a bin, a couple of belts, and a chair. So I got that all for £1.50, which in the end is not too bad. It's not the worst, but it's not too bad. So yeah, I got those, and then through the magic of theatre, we'll go through here. We got some Power Rangers stuff. Now, I got this whole bag for £5, and I'm not sure if I've got complete shit, if I'm missing shit, I've no idea. It's like a giraffe, an elephant, and a stag, and a stegosaurus. I don't know anything about Power Rangers, guys, not a clue. So I got those, half a Megazord. I think I've had him before. And then this thing, which was this was cool as well. They had that too. They threw that in the lot as well. That was sitting on I said, I'll throw that in as well. And they were like, yeah, go on then. So it turns out that the woman I bought them from, I know her kids. Their ages were my brothers, so I actually know them. So I've now got this guy's toys, who I know, his old toys. So that's pretty cool. So there you go, folks. We'll just... And we're back. So there you go, folks. Just a wee insight into my Carboot haul today. Oh, I also got, actually, I got some records, but they're pretty minging. Sex Pistols, 10cc. But these were all in a big pile, and they're all minging and scratched. They were the best of the bunch. But somebody beat me to a Sgt. Pepper's, which I was pretty annoyed about, because I've been looking for that for ages. And literally 2 seconds before I got there, he was standing there with it in his hand. I was like, you bastard. Never mind. And a charity shop pickup. I thought I'd quickly show this as well. I got a Chicago Bulls bag, which I put in the wash. It's come from an absolute treat. So yeah, it's vintage as well. So yeah, I was pretty chuffed with that. I only paid £2 for that, so from a local charity shop, so I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Alright folks, well that's it. Thanks for watching. This has been a bit of a long video, this one. 12 minutes, 13 seconds, 14 seconds. I could go on and on and on. See if we can get up to 14. No, I'm joking. So yeah, that's it folks, thanks very much. I just want to do some shout outs actually as well, because I haven't done them for a while. All my new subscribers, thank you very much. You're always welcome on this channel. And also shout outs to some of the boys on the Carboot collecting thingamabobsy, what we've got on the Facebook. Don't really understand it, but I'm on it. So Paul Poo, Ollie, Back in the Day Toys. Oh my god, I gave away his real name! I think everybody knows. Ollie from Carboot Collectors from Back in the Day Toys. Carboot Collectors, nice one. And that's about it really, I think. I don't think I want to shout at anybody else. Oh, I do want to give a shout out to somebody actually. And he's changed his channel. He used to be Retro Paul. And I can't for the life of me remember what his new channel is. But you know what I'm talking about, so good on you, mate. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers!